Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hello, welcome. It's Friday night. How are you? I'm just hanging out here over building out one of our new studios here at Bellworks in Homedale, New Jersey. Welcome to Shared Universe Podcast Studio at Bellworks. It's Friday. I People have been like, man, what's it like? What's it like over there? It's been amazing. So basically, all I've been doing is I've been eating. There's food here. There's lots of food here. There's food created by artisans here, like people who make really good food, such as Adam Simmons, who was watching on Instagram here. Adam made me an amazing pizza today, which I got one more slice left. Let me show you this beautiful, beautiful. This is supposed to be a Christmas pizza, which apparently he claims he messed up. He was like, I messed it up. So he was like, here, take it. And this thing blew me away. So if you want to see his redemption pizza, head over to Facebook, probably his Instagram as well. His Instagram is earth underscore two underscore Adam, I believe. Check that out. Also, check out Adam's podcast, the Simmons and More podcast, hashtag SamPC. But all right. So I ate my pizza. I'm doing great. I'm having fun. Now what? Now it's time for dessert. So, this comes courtesy of my friend Marion Nuval, who is a San Francisco trained baker and pastry chef. And so, yes, they have copious amounts of desserts here. And so I have here. This is a coconut lime pie, which which they were selling slices of. But what I really came here for today is you see these cookies right here. These are snickerdoodles. However, these are stuffed with this crazy caramel sauce that she boiled down from this crazy apple cider. It's insane. And here I'm going to post this up here. If you want to follow Mary, go to Instagram.com/oven queen. That's spelled QW. No, wait. I think it's actually a K. Hang on, let me fix that. There's no Q in there. It's a K. It's oven KWEEN. Oven queen. KWEEN. So yeah. So these are crazy. I'm about to crack these open. I've been waiting for these all week, and here they are. But yeah, I think I spelled that right. Oven. OVEN. Oven, like an oven. Queen. KWEEN. Definitely follow her up. Check out. 'Cause, it's great. She bakes bread. She makes pastries. She makes cakes. And now I'm about to dive into one of these cookies. I'm assuming these are going to be very messy. So if you're watching on Facebook, I'm going to take my name off here, so we get the full glory uh, of these amazing snickerdoodles. So that's the full thing right here. It's this. I mean, depending on perspective, it's about the size of my head, which is awesome. So without further ado, I think man, this could get messy. Let's crack these open. And yeah, there's so that you could see they're stuffed with caramel, apple caramel inside. Um, I think if I either warm these up or when they came out hot, like it got all gooey, and I'm making a mess here. But I don't know. Oh, oh, good. Oh my god. I'm not saying this. This is literally like one of the best cookies I've ever had. So I got three of them. Yeah. So it's been a good day. Pizza, cookies, and I gotta take a bite of this pie too. So, um, if you're watching on Instagram, there's a little question mark thing at the bottom. You can hit that. Ask anything you want. I'll throw it up on the screen. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and say hello. Steve Wilson says, "Send me a damn cookie, Ming. You gotta earn the cookie, my friend. They don't just hand you cookies for doing nothing. You got to earn that cookie, man. Yeah, get that cookie, my friend. Or you could just come here to Bellworks, open to the public, and buy your own damn cookie, Steve. So Jacob Harmon, damn, yeah, damn, son. Look at that. That is filled with caramel right there. I mean, what's better than a cookie? How about a caramel apple caramel stuffed cookie? So, oh well. All right, you don't like to like stream and eat, but I can't. I can't not do it. You know, maybe if you hit up Mary, which I'll throw up her Instagram again. I don't know. Maybe she'll sell these. Maybe she'll ship them to you. I mean, these things are that good that she should be charging for these. She did charge them. I paid for them, but charging more to get them out. What's up, Off-World Adam with the Jawa avatar on YouTube? Caramel rules. All right, I got people here watching on. Got homies on YouTube watching here, such as DCJR SRT10. I just finished all season. Just finished all 7 seasons of Comic Book Men again on Pluto TV. I am literally watching Pluto TV right now. I gotta plug these guys. Let me make sure I have their URL right. So if you're not aware, there's an app. It's free to everybody. If you have a smartphone, you can watch it on your laptop. You can watch it on your tablet. The URL, and I'll throw it up here, is Pluto.tv. We'll throw up a banner here. And they have all this crazy TV on there. A lot of vintage TV. They have movie channels. There's an all James Bond channel on there. There is a All Three's Company channel. There is a Mystery Science Theater channel. There's a Riff Tracks channel. This thing has everything you want. There are things that I can't even remember. And Pluto, if you're watching out there, I want to be some kind of spokesman for this because I love all the stuff that you programmed on there. I am watching. I believe it's called I think I'm watching the Cult channel, the Pluto Cult channel, and on there right now is one of my favorite collaboration movies from the minds of Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez. They bring you Dusk Till Dawn, starring George Clooney, Quentin Tarantino, Harvey Keitel, Juliette Lewis, Danny Trejo, as a lot of guys in that movie. So check that out. If you want to watch, you can literally go on your laptop now and just go to Pluto.tv, which I have up here now, and you can pull up that magic. It is pretty awesome. It is great. The Cobra, you killed Brian Johnson in the Christmas rap battle. Thank you very much. I did. I destroyed him. Too bad it didn't really come with any prizes or anything, but hey, man. Pride, man. That's what I rap for. I rap for pride, for sure. And all that TV, all that Pluto TV, it is free. You don't have to pay a cent, no credit cards, no subscription fees, nothing. They do throwing commercials there. So it feels like the old school TV before streaming came along and you could binge watch everything. Definitely check it out. You'll thank me later. Pat Coolo is watching. Says pretty sure Pluto TV is owned by CBS Viacom. I don't care who owns it. All I know is I can, at any time of day, on any day, I can pull up a James Bond movie, or a Three's Company episode, or they just added Family Ties. There's an All Happy Days channel. Oh, and I forgot I'm leaving out the best part. So they have live TV. You can also pull stuff up on demand. And on demand, my friends, is all 7 seasons of Comic Book Men. So, literally, anybody can watch Comic Book Men now, if you have an internet connection and some kind of device, which I assume you do, because you're watching this. So, check it out. Christopher Hewitt says they also have Ultraman. They have Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. So, Amy Tucci says can't wait to rock our shared universe hoodies when they come in. I mailed them. They should be there, if not now, hopefully tomorrow. So that would be amazing. Send us a photo, Amy. That'd be amazing. John Empress, send me a damn beer, Ming. I need an address, bro. I may have an extra Ross Brewing beer somewhere, for sure. Um, and Hunter, hello, Hunter Willingham from Birmingham, Alabama. It's good to see you. I think Olivia's on here too. Hopefully, I didn't bore her and she's still watching. We'll see. Janet's on here too. Janet had a very good reminder for me to order my birthday cheesecake from Rochelle's. Uh, Happy birthday, Janet. Happy early birthday. Happy birthday. I should have your birthday committed to memory. Um, Steve Wilson, are you guys ever gonna do the Xbox Online hockey tournaments again? So I want to say, geez, 10 years ago, maybe more than that. Kevin would play NHL, whatever year it was, 2009, with his fans. We used to get these Saturday afternoon tournaments together. I think everyone paid like $50 to buy in. I think we got like 8 people, and they would face off until one person won the grand prize pot. That was fun. You could see he played Xbox with Kevin Smith. I don't know if we're ever gonna get those going again. Um, that'd be fun though. That would be amazing. I thought it was cool. I think Kevin had a lot more time to play back then. Hello, Olivia. She wants all the dessert. So, um, before I go on, let's answer some questions from Instagram here. Let's see what we got here. No, Roby and Zach. Who is your favorite character in Star Wars? That is a great question. I used to skip around a lot. When I was growing up, I really loved C3PO. I mean, what 4-year-old kid doesn't love a back talking golden robot? Um, and then after that, I think I loved R2D2, especially after Return of the Jedi when he spit out Luke's sword on Jabba's barge. But man, that's a great question. I, I think I love, like, I want to say Boba Fett, but especially, I mean, back then everyone loved Boba Fett. Now everyone really loves Boba Fett um, as a Mandalorian. Um, I think I think just based on his attitude and kind of what you want to be versus who you really are, I think Han Solo is probably my favorite character. And I recently went and rewatched Solo on Disney Plus, and I was like, hey, you know what? This movie's not half bad. They really should make a Solo too. They really should make a sequel for sure. So there you go, Noam. That that hopefully that answers your question. Um, Canadian Giants fan, is that San Francisco Giants? Is that New York Giants? Is that um, yeah? I asks, have you had a prostate exam? They're not fun. I've not had a prostate exam. I'm about at that age where I should get one though. Um, I guess it's like Chevy Chase and Fletch, like Moon River, like that. I guess I should probably go to the doctor and check that out. I assume that my prostate is healthy, but that's where you get into trouble when you You know what happens when you start assuming, ladies and gentlemen? You make an ass out of you and Ming. So, yeah, that's a it's a bad joke. I can't even remember where I saw that one. So, um, Billy's Avocado 8 asks, what's your all-time favorite movie? It's tough to pick one, my friend. It's very tough to pick one. I will give you my top 5 as of today, December 11th, 2020. Uh, Empire Strikes Back, James Cameron's Aliens, Shawshank Redemption, let's go Ghostbusters, and then Back to the Future. But depending on the day, very close, like 5A, I guess, would be Highlander for sure. The Yeah, man, it's tough to just even pick out 5, really. But those are the 5 that literally come off the top of my head. After that, Raiders of the Lost Ark is a great movie. Um, Pump Up the Volume is a great movie. That Pump Up the Volume kind of influences everything I do here at the podcast studio. That's geez, man. There's so many other movies. Pulp Fiction is up there. The Lost Boys is definitely up there. Like now I'm naming my top 10, so that's cheating. But yeah, one man, it would that's tough to just pick one movie. Um, it's really it's really really tough. The 19 Rob 66 asks, "Do you ever do the Philadelphia Comic Con?" I've been to Wizard World Philadelphia. I was there with Mike and Brian. We were there. I want to say 2015. Jeez, was it that long ago? I think it was. And we did that. We had fun. We did really well. We were never asked back. So, and I've been there to visit many times afterwards. So, I yeah, man. I shoot at this point I'll go to like Monster Joe's Truck and Tow Comic Con if maybe if not now, but maybe in 6 months or so. I would definitely go. I miss it, man. I miss it for sure. So Adam Ruark asks, who is your favorite Baltimore Orioles player of all time? Go O's. All right. Finally, somebody who loves a real baseball team. Although they've not really done well lately. That's par for the course, though, man. That's fandom. That's a great question. It's not a hard answer. Cal Ripken for sure. Cal Ripken was probably my favorite baseball, but Cal Ripken is my favorite baseball player of all time. I love that he never missed a game. I love the reason he said he never missed a game was he's like, well, what if I go and I sit out today, and it's some kid out there, it's his first baseball game, and he came to see me play, and I wasn't in the lineup. I don't want to disappoint that kid. And I was like, man, that's a pretty cool attitude, man. So, like Cal, I don't like to take days off. I don't like to, if I say I'm going to do something, I try to make sure and do it. I don't like to skip out on things, and I like that attitude. It's very, very much an influence on me. Like conventions, like I said, I'm going to a con. I've been to pretty much every convention that we committed to. Um, I think there were a couple that I had to go. I went to a wedding, things like that. But um, the number 2632, I should get that tattooed because that was how many games he played in a row. That streak will never be broken. And got to meet the guy once. I ran a 5K that he was holding in Maryland one year, and it was cool. He was at the starting line. He started everybody, and then at the end he signed autographs for everybody. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, Adam was at the 21-31 game. Dude, I can't even imagine what that was like. You truly witnessed baseball history for sure. So, Patrick Faith asks, Cal Ripken Jr. or Senior? That's a great question. Of course, I love Cal Jr. because he was a great player, Hall of Famer, the streak. But none of that would have happened if it wasn't for Cal Sr. instilling all those tenets of baseball, the hard work, the dedication, the right way to play the game, all came from Cal Sr. And I guess he also passed it down to Billy Ripken, Cal's brother. Billy, unfortunately, is more well known for an obscenity that he wrote on the end of a bat that accidentally, or maybe not so accidentally, appeared on a baseball card, a card which I proudly own. So, yeah. Let's go back to Instagram here. Billy's Avocado 8. What is your favorite episode of Comic Book Men? That's a tough one. We gotta take out the one. Always gotta take out the one where we met Stan Lee. That's a no brainer. That doesn't. You definitely gotta take that one out of the running. I really love the one. It's season 2. I think episode 6 or 7, where me and Mike do a zombie run near the Pittsburgh area, and I train him Rocky 3 style to complete a 5K race. And then I train him, and it looks like it's successful. And then we run the race, and he tries to give up 5 seconds in. Mike Zapsik, everybody. Mike Zapsik. But he completed the race. So I got to give it up for him. Proud of him. That's one of my favorite episodes. Adam West, I got to drive the Black Beauty dressed as Kato, dressed as Bruce Lee. That was cool. And, there's so many. Right now, Karate Kid debuted the season 3 trailer, so Ralph Macchio came in. That was cool. Lindsay Wagner, the Bionic Woman, came in. It's tough. Sorry, I got distracted. If you're watching on Instagram, I'm watching Dusk Till Dawn on Pluto right now, and Salma Hayek Satanical Pandemonium just came out. That's one of my favorite scenes of all time. If we could choose like a favorite scene, Mary True says what the episode where you wore the orange speedo may have been my favorite episode, or maybe it's yours, Mary. You can. It's okay. You should admit it. It'll make you. It feels good to tell the truth. It feels good to get it out there. Mary, it's on my phone. I'll whip it out. Oh God, that sounded bad. Maybe I'll post it next time. I recently went through and I found some of the old photos from that day, and after we shot all that, we did some funny photos. We're all flexing and all that, and I went back and looked at it. It's about 6 years ago, and I was CrossFitting that year. I looked at those photos like, wow, actually I look pretty good, man. Like I want to get back to that. So I'll have to find those photos. They're pretty hilarious. So let's see. Squilantro asks, will the New Jersey Devils win 30 games? So if you're a hockey fan, they're proposing that they start the season on January 13th. I believe they said they're going to try to play 52 or 58 games. I can't remember. Or is it 56? It's something in that neighborhood. So if they do that, will the Devils have an over 500 record and win 30 games? That's tough. I'll be happy if they break if they get to 500. Let's go with small steps, my friends. And then I'm wondering if they're going to go with the playoff format they did last year. That's a great question, because last year the Devils only missed by about 2 or 3 points from the playoffs, and I'm not saying they would have went far. However, playoffs is what you play for. I mean, the cup is what you play for, but before that, you got to make it to the playoffs. I'll be happy if the Devils win half the games they play this year, which wouldn't be 30. So hopefully that answers your question. Win or lose, I'm with the team though, and I do really like the reverse retro jerseys, of which Kevin got one. I think mine got lost in the mail. Me and Walt's got lost in the mail. Yeah. What are you gonna do, Adam? Let's see. Adam also asked, did you guys really drive the 66 bat cycle in that one episode? No, I think you saw in the episode that we were being towed around on a truck, which was kind of fun. It was very Batman style, where it's like they're not driving, they're not riding, they're being towed on a truck, and like the background's moving all like way too weird. So we didn't really. No, we didn't really ride. I don't have a motorcycle license. The only person who does is Brian Johnson. So before I get to any more questions, let's bust out this coconut lime pie from our friend Mary here at the Bell Market, here at Bell Works, here in Homedale, New Jersey. So as you can see, there's a little dollop of whipped cream on here. There's coconut in the whipped cream, my friends, because she is that good. And cheers to everybody. Wow, this is like some smooth pie, man. Thank you. Oh, it was really good. It's got a very creamy, custardy consistency. It's way too easy to eat. Oh man, so good. So Chris Aballo, of the Chris Aballo podcast experiment, check them out on Spotify and iTunes. They were a proud Shared Universe podcaster. CAP, the Chris Aballo podcast experiment, asks F. Mary Kill, Marion Ravenwood from Raiders of the Lost Ark, Dana Barrett from Ghostbusters, and Princess Leia from the Star Wars series. Oh man, that is tough, dude. That's a tough one. I think jeez, man. I think I'm marrying Princess Leia. It's not all based on the Slave Leia outfit, but if, till death do us part, Slave Leia, that's a cool thought. I think I'm gonna have to kill Dana Barrett. I don't. Is she still possessed? Does does the keymaster, the gatekeeper, once you're possessed, what happens after that? I don't know. I haven't read Tobin's Spirit Guide, so I think I have to. And no, wait, what? Do I marry Marion Ravenwood? F Princess Leia. I'm definitely killing Dana Barrett. The other two are tough though, man. Such a great question. Uh, I mean, if you're watching now, everybody else feel free to chime in for sure. Do I marry? Oh man, I think I marrying Ravenwood. She's fiery. The thing about marrying Ravenwood is she can drink anybody under the table. That drinking scene in the beginning is crazy, and that's a talent. Although my tolerance is not that high right now because I have not been going to conventions, meaning you don't go out and party afterwards, meaning no tolerance. So, um, Andrew A. Guerrero says, "Do you like Margot Robbie?" Andrew, that's a cool name. I do like Margot Robbie. I can't. I have actually have not seen a lot of her work. I know her from Suicide Squad, a bit from Wolf of Wall Street. I don't. And this is how bad it got. I was at my favorite dive bar slash entertainment venue slash strip club in Atlanta, Georgia, called, and big shout out to my friends over at the Claremont Lounge. I was there, I think maybe a year or two ago, and I was hanging out and having a great time with my friends and drinking. And we were sitting next to this other crew, and they were having fun. And I noticed one of the females there, very striking, very beautiful. I was like, oh, that's cool. Drank, had a good time, left. And the next morning, my friend was like, "Hey, do you know we were sitting next to Margot Robbie, and like you didn't even know it?" I was like, "Oh my god, that was her." So that's who that was. That's that's pretty bad. But at the time, I was like, "Listen, she didn't have blonde hair. She wasn't in booty shorts. She wasn't carrying a bat. She was in town shooting Suicide Squad 2 in Atlanta, and yeah, that's well. At least I know where to find her whenever she's in the Atlanta area. It's cool that we both share that. That's one of our favorite places. So, yeah. Um, let's see here. Let's go. Let's go here. Favorite Tell 'em Steve Dave memory. The early baseball game episodes are my go-to baseball game episodes. I'm trying to figure out what you're referring to. Dana Sideways. I mean, I always like it when Walt gets fired up to podcast. Because Walt doesn't really like anything. It was I saw him. I really before the podcast, I really saw him show any emotion if the Devils won or lost. That was pretty much it. I really didn't see him show any emotion for anything else. But so to see him excited for something like this podcast, and that's the reason that podcast is called. It's all Walt Flanagan, my friends. That when he gets excited about an idea or some kind of wacky game show or something, it's gold, man. And then after that, he kind of applied a lot of that to comic book men as well. So a lot of the great comic book men episodes were sparked from an idea he had. So Mario, no, you did not miss the carrot cookie cartonnage. Here she is, Mario Nuval. Everybody, say hi to her. Follow her on Instagram. Let me pull up. Mario, Mario. I don't think your Instagram's private, right? So I'm just splashing it all over here for everybody to see. Um, but so the artisan who made these cookies is online right now. Oh, and so I got I'm destroying this cookie, Mary, which is amazing. I'm destroying this pie as well. Yeah, it's time for dessert, my friends. So it's yeah, I'm definitely on a sugar high right now. And then I'm drinking tea with a bunch of honey in it from our friends over at AU Honey. So it's just Plug City tonight. Plug City tonight. But listen, you made these cookies so I could get them today, and I gotta thank you for that. And then the pie originally was sold whole as a package, like a taco dinner package, and it got sliced up and sold as slices. And that, thank you. I really gotta thank you for that. Listen, man. 2020 has been a crazy year. It's been tough. You gotta look for little things to look forward to, like these cookies, this pie, or a cup of Death Wish coffee, or coming here and podcasting with you guys. That's pretty That's pretty much it. So, the Amy Tucci, what was your favorite Christmas gift as a kid? So our family didn't really celebrate Christmas, so I didn't get a ton of awesome presents. I remember, I think I got the GI Joe hydrofoil one year. That was pretty cool. I didn't get the aircraft carrier. That would have been awesome. The kid who lived behind me, who I didn't like very much, got it. I think I told the story. His parents got divorced that year, so he got whatever he wanted. Divorced kids usually, you can buy their love, right? So he got it. I did not get it. Yeah. Other than that, nothing really that memorable as a kid. So I remember later on in life, my girlfriend's parents bought me my first cell phone, and she's my wife now because of this. It wasn't because of the cell phone, but it was. That, I mean, that was pretty big though. That was pretty cool. Um, yeah. That was cool. Dennis Sanchez got a Shogun Warrior. That's awesome, man. I would have flipped if I got a Shogun Warrior or a Godzilla. Did not though. A lot of GI Joes though. GI Joes were my favorite Christmas presents of all time. So, Gary Hill has any chance to bring back Puck Nuts? So glad we're getting a season. Let's make it happen. Gary, I believe we're recording one kind of a year-end wrap-up in a couple weeks. So look for that. If you're on the Tell 'em Steve Dave Patreon tier, so Marion Nuval, Baker, Artisan, Badass. Happy Friday. That's a sentiment I wanna give out to everybody. So I'm having fun with with these desserts, man. But they're yeah, it's going straight to it's going straight to my ass though, man. Not good. Not good. All right, I'll just run laps around here. So Guillaume Bouchard, salut Ming from Quebec, Canada. Thanks for always being there. Merci, my friend. Merci for watching today. I love that you guys are this bored as well. That you're able to sit here and tune in. Mark H says Mark H loves He-Man. Heard you weren't a fan of the He-Man. All right, so I went on record on Comic Book Man going, yeah, I'm not a big fan of He-Man. He-Man's cool, no, I couldn't relate to him. Big, strong, muscle-bound white dude with a bowl haircut, a green tiger, and he wore Chewbacca underwear. Couldn't relate to him. G.I. Joe at least had some Asians in it. Asian characters, had ninjas, had guys who did martial arts, had the hard master, the soft master, that had quick kick. That I could relate. That I could relate to. And the G.I. Joe characters were based in some kind of reality. So Cobra not so much, but at least Cobra was cool though. So listen. I love Skeletor. I think he's a cool villain. I thought Snake Mountain was a cool toy. Just couldn't get into it. And GI Joe is where it was at. So that's how much I love GI Joe. So and then the cartoon. I really love the cartoon, which was cool. Gary Hill says a cartoon. I love the old school GI Joe cartoons, which are all on YouTube now. I believe I think YouTube signed a deal where everyone can know that knowing is half the battle. So they're all on YouTube. So let's see. Is there anybody here on? Let's go back to Instagram. Good question. What new Star Wars or Marvel show are you most excited about? That's a great question. So we could go both ways on this. Let's go Star Wars. Man, so many. I loved Rosario Dawson's portrayal of Ahsoka Tano in Mandalorian. It's a no-brainer to give her her own series. It almost writes itself, and they don't have to worry about casting anymore. So that would be pretty awesome. Rogue Squadron should be pretty amazing. I think there's been a lot of hype around this Obi-Wan series. That I'm gonna wait and see, just because they pushed it back so many times that I don't know. Did Obi-Wan get into adventures on Tatooine, or is there episodes of him sitting in that hut? Probably not. But do we need to know what happened to him? Well, we'll see. Yeah, honestly, it was gonna be tough to top the Mandalorian, and every show coming out now is gonna be compared to that. So, Marvel, I just saw I love the trailer for Falcon and Winter Soldier from last night. I'm really excited about Hawkeye, which they're shooting right now. I think that's probably the one I'm looking most forward to. WandaVision looks really really amazing. But the Loki trailer looked great too. I think the Loki show is gonna be. I think Loki's gonna be fantastic. So, yeah, Disney man. I guess they swoop in at the end and just try to save 2020. I guess at least we'll be entertained for the next year, even if we get locked down. So we'll we'll have stuff to watch for sure. Let's see here. The action figure checklist. Are you still collecting GI Joe? Only the vintage ones. I don't, and even yeah, I can't get into any of the new ones, the repaints, even these neo retro ones. Um, I can't get into it. So, oh hey, well my camera battery died over here. I guess that means either I come back or wait here. Why don't I just switch cameras, dummy? Let's see this. There we go. Hey, there we go. All right, we'll switch over to the laptop camera, which looks almost as good. I think you get a wider view on this one. I'll keep going for a little bit. Everyone seems to be entertained. So, GI Joe, yeah, I think the last one I bought was the William Refrigerator Perry figure with the football on the end of a chain. Um, Always looking for complete Fireflies, my favorite character. I'm trying to buy all my old figures back, but intact because the ones I did have got played with a lot, so they're really loose, or I blew them up, or I melted them. So, um, I mean, listen. I love these kind of neo retro figures where they've got improved accessories, improved everything, but they're also more expensive. They're priced for 2020. So, um, but I still love GI Joe. It's for me. It's more of a quest to find really good condition vintage ones. Mark H asks, "Where did you get the pulse rifle from Aliens?" It's not behind me because I'm in the newer studio. It's in the other studio in Eatontown. That was made by my friend Spat, who you can commission to make one. Look up the Spat Cave, SPATCAVE. I he's got a website. I think is it spatcave.com. I got to look it up. Um, he's on Instagram too, so I'll point you over to him. And I've tagged him on the photo where I got it. But one of my favorite pieces. If you're any fan of James Cameron's Aliens, I highly recommend that you get a pulse rifle. It's made out of solid resin. It's got a countdown. It's got a timer, the ammo timer in it. It's weighted, and he paints it. He weathers it. It looks good. I mean, you guys probably seen it's usually in the background when we're streaming. So, yeah. And hey, Maria Molino is watching on Instagram. What's up, Maria and I did the Pocky One Chip Challenge, and we lived to tell the tale. Although what you guys didn't see was about an hour and a half later, I was dying. My stomach felt like it was on fire, and I was being stabbed with a sword, like a samurai sword. And my problem was I ate the hottest chip on the planet on an empty stomach, and it was a bad idea. And I would do it again. I would just eat stuff beforehand. That pain lasted about 2 hours. It would come and go. It was excruciating. I was cursing up a storm, but I'm glad I did it. So I was sweating. I was hurting. Maria, though, did it without batting an eyelash. I'm gonna up that video is up on YouTube if you want to watch it. It's on Facebook. We streamed it on Facebook. I'm gonna put it on IGTV, so if you guys can watch it. Other than that, so I managed to limp back home that night, and I ate like some cheese and like stuff that would cool it down. Felt okay. And the next morning, I didn't even really feel no aftermath. So um, I would do it again. I would do it again. Dan Lee Comics says you nailed it on the Tell 'em Steve Dave Christmas special. Thank you for anybody, any Patreon or Bandcamp people bought it on Bandcamp who watched it. It's not Christmas without the Tell 'em Steve Dave Christmas special. So thank you for listening to that. Hope you enjoyed it for sure. Let's see here. Big Vin Dustin, will you still maintain the title of Mr. Astronomicon for 2021? Yes. It's on my calendar, Dustin. August 20th to the 22nd, I believe. I will be there. They're looking for a new venue, but I imagine it'll be near their original home of Sterling Heights, Michigan. I can't wait to see you guys again. One of my fears was, usually it's in February. Actually, Astronomicon, a pop culture / horror convention produced by the band Twisted, heading into their 4th year. Their 3rd year, that convention was the last one I went to before the world went to hell. So thank you guys for that. They're announced dates for next year. It's going to be in the summer instead of the winter this time. And I can't wait. It's not even a year if I don't go to Astronomicon. Like I don't think I would feel complete for sure. So yeah. The Jared is fine says Brian Quinn is talking about pitching a comic book man sequel to True TV. Are you in? Come on. 1, yes. 2, it wouldn't be Comic Book Men without Ming Chen and Mike Zapsik and Brian Johnson, Walt Flanagan and Kevin Smith, occasionally Jason Mewes and the rest of the alumni. But yeah, come on. That's like doing Family Matters without Urkel. That's like doing Happy Days without the Fonz. That's like doing Karate Kid without Daniel-san. Of course I'm in. If anybody has the power to pitch a comic book man reboot, it would be Brian Q. Quinn for sure. Let's hope that would be cool, man. I would love to be on True TV. Someone's got to knock listen, I love the Jokers. I love them a lot, and they've swept the world. They're phenoms. They're funny. They're also on 24/7. Need something to break that up, right? Why not a little bit of Comic Book Men? And then we could do crossover episodes. That would be cool. That would be fun, man. That would be awesome. Hey, you never know, man. Weird, stranger things have happened. And that would be really, really amazing. Eagles98 asks, will you ever come to the MCM Comic Con in London? I've been trying for 4 years, Eagles98, to get to any of the MCM Comic Cons in the UK. Phone is not ringing yet. So we'll see what happens. Comic Book Men did air or is on Amazon Prime in the UK. So they do know who they are. We are. The UK is they're crazed for Kevin Smith. So I think by byproduct, people have checked out Comic Book Men. I would love to be at MCM Comic Con in London. Eagles98, when that happens, I want you on that day to come. I was like, hey, man, I was that guy who hit you up on Instagram Live asking if you would ever come. So I would definitely love to be there. So, yeah, Stuart Greenberg, Comic Book Man reboot. I don't know would it be a reboot? Like, it would be more of a continuation, right? Like, we wouldn't go back to... reboot kind of implies that they retool it a little bit. Do we need to change anything? I don't think so. I would if I had one thing I would have done maybe differently is I would have loved to have gotten out of the store more. I think as later seasons progress, maybe we would leave the store once, maybe twice a season. I'd love to get out of the store more. So the twilight of the Comic Book Men. I mean, if we're following Kevin Smith naming conventions too, that would probably work out. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. All right. Well, all right. Went 45 minutes, man. This goes quick. I love that. I love that you guys are watching and asking questions. I'm kind of testing out the bandwidth here. It's usually pretty good for the most part. Hopefully I'm coming through okay. Trying to get something a little more dedicated installed in here. They do have very good Wi-Fi in here, but the stronger signals out in the huge atrium. So, um, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to uh, get some stuff done. Happy weekend, everybody. And Mary Trude's 6 years ago today, I podcasted with you at the stash. That's awesome. I think our live videos got to be out there, Mary. We got to find it. Man, was that 6 years ago? That's crazy. That's crazy. It seems like it literally seems like it was yesterday. And I had such a fun time. I'm so happy that you came down. We'll have to find that video and repost it. So great. Time flies though, everybody. So if enjoy every moment, eat every cookie, eat every pie. One last question here. Chris Conley asks, is that a signed Dogma poster behind you? So this is the UK version of the Dogma poster. Let me, if you're on Instagram, let's see if I can pan it over. It's backwards if on IGD Live, but that is a UK version, which I think is probably the coolest version that exists out there. And one year for Christmas, Kevin, I believe it was the year 2000, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 99. I got a poster tube in the mail. I got this poster signed by Kevin and Scott Mosier, and then attached to it was a little bonus check, little appreciation for all the hard work I did on the website that year. And I've had it ever since. I had not had room for it in any of our previous studios, and then here I think it worked really well with the color scheme. So above that, let me switch you guys over here. Above that is a Princess Bride poster signed by Wallace Shawn, Inconceivable. Next to that is an Iron Fist poster signed by Jennifer Henwick. Jennifer played Colleen Wing. And above that is a special comic book men poster. It's pretty cool. So, real quick, Ken Mason, when did you guys start filming Comic Book Men? What year? So we technically started, I believe it was October 2011. So the first season we filmed in the fall. Shot all through right up until wrapped right before Christmas. Then they had to reshoot a couple of things in January, and then it came out on February 12th, 2012, after the mid-season premiere of Walking Dead. And then once people liked it, picked up for a second season. After that, we would film the Monday or Tuesday after July 4th, and we would always film in the summer. So, little history there for you guys, if you were wondering. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here real quick. I'll be back all weekend. Not really supposed to be leaving, and I don't want to leave here. I like it. I love it here. So, yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching.